Alright boys, today we are going to be getting into how to make a God Squad no money spent. Now, there are so many ways in the game right now that are innovative and really good to make stubs and get XP. And we're going to be talking about how I'm attacking the God Squad right now. This is a little bit different than what I was attacking 4 or 5 days ago. Now that I understand kind of how to make stubs and how the game works, we are finally starting to figure out how to make stubs in this game. We're going to be getting into the nitty-gritty and everything about it. There's a lot of things that have even changed in this video since my videos that I've made like 2 or 3 days ago, as I found some new ways to make stubs and some better ways to make XP. I'm going to have another XP video coming out tomorrow, but let's get right into this. I don't want to waste your time. I want to get into it, but before we get into it, we're grinding right now. Boys, I'm going to ask you guys, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that sub button down below. It helps me out an absolute ton. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year. Thank you guys so much, and let's get right into how we're going to create a God Squad without spending a cent. Alright boys, today we are going to be going after and talking about the best way to end up finishing and getting a God Squad right now. Now, as the squad, first thing we're going to do is do a squad update. Now, we're doing pretty good. We're starting to get through the XP program. I got guys like Corey Seager. I got guys like CJ Crone. CJ Crone was definitely an L. I didn't want him, but Seager was good. Seager or Trout was kind of who I was going after the first. As far as live series guys that we have on our no money spent squad so far, we've got diamonds like that we have grinded for, such as D.D. Gregorius and Mike Piazza. This was from the Conquest. The one big pull we've had this year has been Juan Soto and right field, so he's a really good pickup. As far as kind of the pitching side, we're not the greatest yet, but pretty high squad team. Everyone is at least about 83 or higher, unless a couple, I think there's a couple bullpen guys like Chapman, Mo, and these dudes who are still gross. Even though they're under 81, 83, they're still really good. But what we're going to be talking about today is going to be the fastest way that I am going after a God Squad. You can see right now I'm at 80,000 stubs in the bank. We are climbing. I've been streaming every single day. We have been doing really, really well, and what I'm going to be talking about is the best way to kind of get good players right now. And so the first way that you guys are going to be doing, and the first thing to be grinding to get a God Squad, is going to be Battle Royale. Man, I've been putting in work in BR. We are getting there. I haven't had a big BR entry yet, so that stinks. But we are still right now 53 points into the BR program, so we are more than halfway there. And just another 50, we are going to be getting Larry Doby, who's going to be going for about 18K stubs. We are getting BR program guys like Lou Gehrig, Hunter Renfroe, and a lot of these silver packs. I know that this isn't the best long-term strategy, but what I am doing for every single Battle Royale thing, every program, every little card, I am selling them. And the reason why I am selling the BR cards, even though these guys are going to be really important for collections way down the road, what I am doing is I am betting on myself having more stubs there. So as the goal is right now to create a God Squad, what I am doing, going to get my stub count higher and higher. But one thing we are doing as a no money spent team is we are going for collection. If you want the best cards in the game, right now the best cards in the game are the collection guys and the top tier live series guys such as Trout. So we are going after these dudes by selling all of these Battle Royale cards, the program cards, and we are finishing the BR program by getting these guys. I'm going to be taking Andrew Miller and selling him for 50K. I believe him and Chipper Jones are the most expensive. Yeah, Chipper Jones is 52. We might end up doing a debut with one of these guys, but I am going to be selling them. And most likely, as soon as I sell these guys, I will be getting even close. We'll definitely break the 100,000 stub mark with Andrew Miller, and it's going to be really, really huge. Other than the Battle Royale program, the first thing I'm going to say that you guys need to be doing to get a God Squad right now is going to be my stub method. Now, right now, grinding stubs is interesting. I have a full stubs video already, but this is what I'm going to say. At the very beginning of the game, I said to not flip cards. That was kind of a good point at the time, day one, because it wasn't good. But right now, at drop, is one of the best times to flip cards right now. These cards are moving so fast. And I'm going to give you guys 4 guys in the market that you guys need to be flipping for stubs, that I am flipping for stubs right now, that I am doing to gain stubs on the market. And I do have a little bit of stub flow, so I was waiting until I had at least about 50,000 stubs to absolutely go after it. That way I could do multiple orders. But whenever I'm looking at cards right now, one guy that I really like off rip is going to be Carlos Correa. 4,200 to 3,600. This guy moves very, very fast. Anything above around a 500 stub difference between buy now and sell now right now is a really good find. If you can find something for about 800 stubs and you can get about 800 to 700 stubs a pop, that's also great. But anything like this is really good. So I'm going to end up putting a buy order right now for 36.10. And we're going to try to get Carlos Correa on the squad so we can flip him for about 42.48. And we can actually end up making a good profit here. I believe it should be around 500. It's not. I'm wrong. It's about 200 stubs, but that's still pretty decent. So Carlos Correa is a good one right now. Another guy who's really, really good is going to be Teoscar Hernandez. That looks like a pretty good flip right there. And then lastly, I'm going to go with guys like Brian Reynolds. Obviously, this is always changing, but at the time of this video, these are the guys that I will be probably starting to put buy orders and sell orders at, and I like how close they are. That way I can go back and forth between the two and just kind of get after it that way. You can see that I'm already outbid here, so just kind of keep in mind that people are aggressive right now and flipping is hard. As far as ways to grind the game to get stubs, one thing that I've already done is I did the conquest, and this is how I ended up pulling Soto. Is I ended up finishing the face of the Nation of Baseball program. I ended up getting that Mike Piazza, and honestly, guys, I think Didi Gregorius is actually pretty solid. I've liked him so far. He's not bad. I got a lot of stubs for this. You get 5,000 stubs, I believe, whenever you finish all of it. And you also get guys like 15 to 3,500 stubs here, 10 packs here. At the end of the conquest, obviously you get Kerry Wood too. But the thing is that I had, I believe, 35 standards and 3 ball and habit packs throughout the whole thing. That's what I ended up getting, and I'm pretty sure that's the final rewards. Whenever you finish the Nation of Baseball, you get all of that, and I ended up pulling Juan Soto out of that. So just kind of keep in mind that going after those free packs can be huge, especially if you end up getting a pull like Juan Soto. The next thing to grind right now, that's the best way to make XP, is going to be the program. Now, right now, if you see it, my program, you can check out my XP video. I'm about to make a brand new one, and this is what I'm going to be saying, is that I am at 140,000. Now, some of the guys that are already almost done with the program at 400,000, at 435,000, who have gotten all of these packs and players along the way to where they can sell them, they have been doing it in Road to the Show, which is absolutely crazy to me. But Road to the Show right now is one of the best ways to actually end up getting XP and creating your God Squad. And so the big thing about Road to the Show that you guys can actually end up doing is not only are you going to be grinding ball player when you're doing this, because ball player loadouts are absolutely huge and are really crucial to making a really good team. So you're not only just doing that, but you're getting a lot of XP along the way. Grinding Road to the Show and grinding your ball player right now, I know that I'm lacking. This is going to be what I'm going to be streaming tonight, is I'm going to be grinding Road to the Show and ball player. But the thing about Road to the Show that's really, really good is that you're going to be getting tons of XP, and these games go by super, super fast. Not only are you doing that, but whenever you get past the loadout hub and everything, you're going to be gaining stubs on top of the gameplay that you're getting and XP on top of the gameplay that you are playing. One thing you can kind of look at this is through the item program on your ball player pack. You can see that you're getting 1,500 XP for getting to 30, 1,500 XP for getting to 40, and you're just getting a lot of XP along the way. 2,000 when you make it to the next archetype, and it gets even better as you keep on going into the missions. It's a great way to get XP and stubs right now. The last thing that I'm going to say towards creating a God Squad, no money spent right now, is going to be prioritizing stubs. As you guys see, I've got 76k right now. We're doing a couple flips right now, so I am a little bit down. But the one thing that I have been prioritizing over everything is going after the big guys, man. You want to get Mike Trout now. You do not want to wait for Mike Trout. Mike Trout will get up to 600 and 700,000 stubs a little bit further into the game. You want to go after Trout while he is under 500k. Now, I know that you're going to be like, well, I don't have the stubs, I don't have the grind. Well, that's what we're here for. I'm going to be helping you guys getting stubs along the way. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, because I'm always dropping brand new innovative stub videos that are going to help you guys get these guys really fast. I'm going to link my stubs video right now, but I have been grinding stubs, and we are getting up there. Once I get that BR program done, guys, and I'm starting to get to where I'm going to be making a lot of stubs there, I should be at least at 200,000 stubs. And then I will be about 150,000 stubs away from Mike Trout whenever he ends up losing a little bit of value. just to keep in mind in perspective that you guys need to go after the big guys. Get Trout early. Get Trout early. I'm going to be trying to get him by the first week or two of the game, and I think that we are going to have it in the bag. Whenever you are done grinding the Battle Royale program and going after those guys, and as well as even, I necessarily just start grinding Road to the Show, because you're going to be maxing out your ball player, who's going to be really good, man. My ball player is already starting to get up there, and he doesn't even have anything just based on his equipment. He is already going to be, he's already up to like 70 power, 70 across the board, just with equipment alone and all of his quirks. And so I just can't even imagine once I get this guy a diamond how good he's going to be. He's going to be my starting catcher all year. He's going to be a dog. I gave him the Chipper Jones stance. And if you want to know the best kind of way to level him up and the best ball player build in the game right now, I'm also going to be linking that video above, because that is something that's absolutely elite. Alright boys, so that's going to wrap up my how to make a God Squad no money spent video. We went over a lot of things, and obviously these things are always evolving and changing as new things come out into the game. Make sure you guys are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest kind of stub methods and XP methods, as we will be grinding this all along. But this is what I'm going after. We're going to be streaming again tonight. I'm going to be grinding Road to the Show. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and how I am attacking a no money spent build. We've already got a really good God Squad for being just a couple of days in, and I'm really starting to love the squad. We are grinding. We have a lot of ways to go. I'll talk to you boys later, and peace.